Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is your friendly neighborhood summoner Maladar, and in this video we're gonna be talking about why Endgame just disbanded. When we created Endgame back in February, we really wanted to do something magical. A lot of us at the time were still in MMX, and we were just sick and tired of this toxic environment and crazy leaders and people that only saw things their way, and it was not a lot of camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was not a lot of team spirit. This wasn't just in MMX. We saw this happen in LGN1, saw this happen in Core, and a lot of previous alliances that we were in. Now, keep in mind that some of us have been playing together in various alliances for a very long time. We were friends with other people that have been playing together for a very long time. So a lot of the people, the great majority that ended up in Endgame at the beginning, were just a lot of friends, one way or another. We were also sick and tired of the notion that all the top alliances in this game are crooked, shady, and they're cheaters and all that bullshit, which, by the way, as somebody who has been in all the top alliances in this game, that is far from the truth. And all this bickering and craziness that's going on in all the line chats or Reddit or whatever, it just needs to stop, honestly. As somebody that has seen things firsthand, is just idiotic. I feel like Marvel Contest of Champions is the only game that I know of where the top alliances, instead of people looking up to them and being like, hey, look, that's really cool, they're like hating on them. It's like you're watching soccer, and instead of like, you know, looking up to teams like Real Madrid or Barcelona or Juventus, you're like, oh my god, I hate those bastards, they're all cheaters. This is some back-ass backwards mentality, and it's just dumb. But that's not what this video is about. So when we created Endgame, we really wanted to be a really good alliance, that just plays by the rules, that's doing the right thing. Sorry, just some random bug was flying. And we just wanted it to be like like people can look up to it and be like, oh my god, look at Endgame. They're pretty cool people, you know what I'm saying? We all wanted one thing, and that thing was to get #1 rank in Alliance Quest. And that's what we ended up getting. Like, I think with the exception of 2 or 3 times when it was our fault, where we messed up during AQ, which is normal, we're only human, we had AQ #1 this whole goddamn time since February. I mean, that's a pretty good run, you know what I'm saying? That was pretty good. And we were very excited about this. And from the very beginning, the original members of Endgame have decided that we will not care about Alliance Wars, which is why for the first 2 or 3 seasons, I don't know how many it was, we were like under Platinum 3 or something like that. I think Platinum 3 was the highest we got, except for last season when we got a whole bunch of new members, and we actually did not do anything particularly. We just got a bunch of really easy matchups, and we ended up finishing in Masters. It's not because we got Kairyu and he was piloting everybody or whatever else some dumbass people keep saying in line chats. And by the way, those same dumbass people in those line chats were begging us to invite us into game. I could be saying names, but I'm not gonna do that. But you know what? You guys should just keep your mouth shut and worry about your own damn selves. At the end of the day, this is just a game. And when you're hating somebody else that's playing the same game that you are, which is just a video game, you look pretty petty and small and childish. And maybe that's the only thing you got going in your life, because you're basically just some dumbass playing a game. But the rest of us, we have careers. We're professionals. We have our own businesses. Some of us are doctors. Some are lawyers. Some have like 3-4 different companies. We're doing good. We're really playing this game just for fun. We can afford spending, we can afford having fun, and that's what we're doing, man. It's not more than that. People gotta chill out. You just gotta mind your own business, focus on what makes you happy, and play the game. Now back to Endgame. I want to make one thing extremely clear. I'm very proud of have been one of the founding members of Endgame, of the alliance achieving number one rated alliance in the game, for being that for almost or more than 6 months, for being number one in AQ this long since February. It took a lot of effort and work to achieve that and to get number one in AQ that very first week after we had been formed for not even 24 hours. That was just magical. We had some really, really intelligent people who spent hours putting those groups together and who just guided everybody and made it work. And I want to give out a shout out to everybody that was involved. Some have been with us till the very end. Some had to go in the meantime for various reasons. But the core of us that we put this together, I'm proud of you guys. Even the assholes that led to the breakup of the alliance, at one point, we were one team, and that meant something. Hey, you guys wanted something else? That's fine. I hope you're happy whatever you are now. You achieved your goal. About 2 weeks ago, it really started to fall apart. Leadership, myself included, basically fractured into two pieces, and some of them, they just forgot why we even got Endgame started in the first goddamn place. And it was Alliance Wars. It was about Alliance Wars because some of them wanted to start pushing Alliance Wars like crazy when Alliance Wars was not even the reason we put Endgame together, because nobody cares about Alliance Wars. Rewards are shitty, the experience is shitty. For God's sakes, not even 4Loki care about Alliance Wars anymore. BG hates Alliance Wars as far as I know. To be frank, all BG cares about now is a WoW Classic. I know, we'll see you soon. But see, here's the thing. You got people that didn't care about the Alliance, that only wanted to do one thing. Egos clashed, and here we are. I have nothing against these guys, man. Nothing at all. But some of them, and this is partly my fault, since I supported them joining the Alliance, ended up getting a little more power than they should have in the Alliance. And here we are. It got to the point where our leader, the guy we chose to lead us, that put Endgame together, he quit the game over this bullshit because it was not worth his time anymore, man. This is just a hobby. You need to understand this. This game is a hobby. And when it stops being a hobby and it's getting you irritated and frustrated a lot more than a hobby should, then you're like, you know what? Just screw it. It's just not worth my time. And that's when a whole bunch of us that we've actually been sticking together, some even before core, some we met in core or about a year ago. You know what? It's time for us to do the hard thing and leave Endgame and find a new home. And that's what we did. And now I'm happy to say that I'm a proud member of the alliance that some of you know as Asgard. I'm very happy to be here. I'm very happy to meet my new alliance mates. They seem like normal, decent human beings, and that's all I want to experience in a mobile game after all. Just have some fun with some cool people and just kick ass and get some cool rewards, man, because life is short. What else you gonna do? It's not worth getting angry over a game. It's really not. As you've probably noticed on my channel, I haven't made an angry video where I'm raging at some update or some change that Kabam are making. I'm ignoring all community issues. It's just not worth my time. You know what? If it's not affecting my fun, I just don't care. And on this note, I would really like to advise more of you to just don't get so caught up, man. Don't get so caught up, because at the end of the day, this is just a game. It is a hobby. It's not life and death. Thank God for that. And if some people don't have the mentality that, we can all come together and enjoy and play and have fun in this game, then it's not your loss, it's their loss. You can either be part of the solution or you're just part of the problem. And some people are just problems. Cut out the problems and you're just gonna bring happiness back into your life. That's all this video is about. Endgame is officially over. And us, we joined Asgard, chilling with some cool Asgardians right now. Shout out to everybody new in the Alliance, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Probably it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's probably gonna be like in a few seconds when I shoot the opening of this $10 5-star, but that's a different story. Anyway, that's all for this video. I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.